Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast. My name is Kurt. I'm your host for tonight. Together with me are Francis.
Hey guys.
And Ina.
Hi!
And we are
LemonPods.
Hey guys, what's up?
Guys. So,
Yan.
may napapansin ba kayong kakaiba? Parang someone missing, gano'n? Pag wala kayo napansin, edi okay lang. That's good, di ba?
It's okay, it's okay. Let's welcome our resident podcaster, syempre, Ina. Ayan.
Let's welcome.
Hi, I'm back!
So, explain natin.
Finally.
Explain bakit si Ina at wala yung isa. Kung sino man yun. Sorry.
Wala na.
Wala na!
Wala naman pong beef or something, pero...
No
Karne
tea,
lang.
no shade,
Pork lang,
no
pork.
tea.
Yes, and yung isa naming tropa, no, si Joven, pangalanan na nga natin, no, sasampa na siya sa barko. Bago namin siya masampal. Papaka-adulting siya.
Kitang pangkabuhayan na muna si Mr. Joven.
Yes.
So, hindi nyo na siya maririnig.
Oo, mga ilang buwan.
People might miss him, ah?
O di, samahan nyo siya.
Hindi. Makakalimutan na siya. Ina, ikaw na yung papalit.
I don't wanna be the cause naman, pero gosh, I wouldn't mind.
Do you feel any pressure right now?
No, I don't feel any pressure right now.
parang it's meant to be ba? Ganon? Meant to be?
You could say that. Fate aligns sometimes, eh.
Actually, di ba, from last time nung nag-guest ka dito, parang nagsabi ka na papalitan mo si Joven and it happened, you know?
Joven, if you're listening, I didn't say I was gonna replace you. Someone just brought up the topic na parang
Parang ganon lang.
Pwede ka. I was like, sige, pwede naman.
So, long time. Kamusta naman kayo? Lalo na si Ina. Long time nating hindi nakasama dito sa
Yes, Ina, how are you?
Yes, long
How's the
time.
streaming life?
Streaming life's fun. Like, as I've said from the previous podcast, if you listened, which you should, nag-boom nga ang streaming since it's a different and a new form of entertainment, and it's a different way for people to interact with other people. It's not like your recorded shows. Now, you can't talk to the people you're watching. This way, I can talk to you and you can talk to me. So, it helps me not feel lonely kasi madami tayong kausap. And it helps you also not feel lonely, which is great. Okay naman so far. But may days naman talaga na parang you don't feel like doing anything.
It do be like that sometimes.
It is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
So kayo, kamusta kayo? How are things since the last time we talked?
Okay naman, alam mo yun, eto, quarantine, MECQ, 1, 2, 3, ewan. Pero yeah, surviving naman, no?
So, nakakalabas naman kayo?
No. I would rather not, actually. It's a choice on my part. Like, you can, like, I can go out, but I'd rather not add to the number of people getting sick, getting admitted to the hospitals, lalo na ngayon na wala na masyadong beds, and I heard that people are just staying outside the hospital. I don't want to be adding to the problem. So kaya ko naman I have the privilege actually to stay at home.
That's true.
And I choose to use that privilege and just stay home.
Yeah, the same. Parang as much as possible, I try to stay at home din. Parang, kumbaga, kung lalabas ako, it's very, parang essential lang talaga, or parang kailangan lang talagang pumunta, or parang may kailangan asikasuhin lang, things like that. Pero, like, yung parang kasi gusto mo lang lumabas. Sobrang days talaga.
And I think it's so easy now kasi for us, everything, as in I legitimately say everything can be bought
that's
online.
True.
Madali sa atin kasi may internet tayo.
So, ina-assume ko marami kayong natapos na sa Netflix siguro. Sa dami
True.
nating time eh.
True. Ako,
Actually, no.
I admit.
No.
Especially the K-dramas, you know?
Yung mga, I haven't even started on Mandalorian. Like,
tagal na.
Yeah, pero I like watching things that I've already watched. Kasi I like to know how things end. Parang, just to make you feel more relaxed. Kasi lately, we've been so stressed. We've been so anxious. Oh my God, ano mangyayari? Do you really want to watch something that also makes you feel like that?
Well, sabi nga daw nila, di ba? If you watch something, you already watch it. Calms you down. Kasi,
Yeah. So, that's a way to, for me, that's just a way to calm down.
Ako kasi I like to watch yung mga magpapayak sa akin.
Ay,
So,
yung mga
that's me.
masyakate.
Mga masyashake, yung mga, bakit ganun ang buhay?
So that you don't cry about your own problems, no? Oh, bakit ganun yung life nila? And then you just forget about your own.
Oops!
Medyo malalim yun escapism yun
My thesis is all about escapism. If you wanna know about what it is, hit me up.
Wow, really? Sa mo? Sa architecture mo?
No, interior design, sir.
Nice.
Ayan ba yung tinulungan kita nung madaling araw?
I think so.
Nagtutusok-tusok to.
Oo, exactly. That was it.
Ano yun? Kwento naman natin yan.
Go.
So, being a design student, and I was the first in my course to take that path of design. Na parang no one really in interior design in where I graduated. Nobody has done that type of thesis. So, in order for my jury to understand the way I think, I needed to create physical models. So,
prototype,
I
parang
needed,
ganun.
mga prototype. Para lang to show them, this is my direction. Why my ending design is like this. Medyo madaming kailangan gawin. Hello, Francis. You wanna help me out? So, nagtutusok kami ng mga styrofoam. Nag-glue ng mga models.
Papaedit pa siya. Can you make like people walking around?
Yeah! Can you put people in my renders?
Parang ako.
Which I did end up using naman.
Hanap ako, edit lahat. Cut. Mukha ba naglalakad to?
I would just like to say thank you.
Namimiss nyo ba ang pag-aaral, guys?
Sort of. Ako, oo.
There are times, parang mapapaisip ka, lalo na ngayon, parang, kasi syempre, nag-iisip ka ng mga adulting stuff and parang mag-iisip ka na, dati, naisip ko lang, thesis ko yung anong klase papasukan ko
Exactly. Kasi you knew where you were going
Yeah.
You knew that you needed to graduate. And these are the things that you need to do to graduate. Ngayon, ano ang kailangan mo gawin para kumita ng pera?
Yeah.
There are so many things. Even if you don't take the path that you graduated in.
Yeah.
Ang dami mong pwede gawin.
Yeah. Kaya ako nagka-anxiety attack habang nagdadrive Yun yung iniisip ko
Yeah. But that's the thing sa sobrang dami mong pwedeng gawin, parang you don't know what to choose, diba?
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
Almost endless possibilities What if at one point nag-divert ka magiging astronaut ka pala or what, diba?
Yeah.
If something in your life happen.
Why not, diba? I mean,
So, anong ginawa natin mali? Ba't hindi tayo astronaut?
Hindi tayo nag-astrophysics. I think, yun.
Yun ba yun?
Kasi takot ako sa heights.
I just want to say, I have read articles. They're not technically scholarly articles, but people have done a few studies with regards to our current educational system. Kasi diba tayo parang, like I said, it was so easy in school because we knew what to do. The teachers, the professors would tell us, these are the things that you need to do. And if they didn't, even if they didn't tell us what to do, we knew that we needed to graduate and we needed to study. And these are the things that we need to pass. Now, one of many articles that I've read is that the standards of our education has not changed since like the 50s or 40s na
yes.
where people were being quote unquote bred to become like factory workers. So the standard of the education that we are getting now is not equal to the opportunities that we can be presented with in the current professional environment.
True. I mean, parang ang nag-evolve lang is the knowledge we learn.
Yeah.
No? Pero the way we get the knowledge is the same.
And I feel like kasi parang, especially here in the Philippines, we're very conservative no? Kahit anong part ng buhay 'di ba? Parang we like to stick kung ano yung nakasanayan natin 'di ba? So parang sobrang, I guess parang minsan hirap tayo with the innovation, yung parang with the changes ganyan. But step by step, I guess, I mean, there's always hope for that naman. And parang, especially now na parang yung mga younger generations na parang they like to create things, new things, di ba? So parang, malay mo naman mapalitan din yung mga nakaupo. Joke.
I guess since new normal nga, diba? Maybe it's time to change the norms of a lot of things. Diba?
Yes, that's true.
I mean, if we're starting to learn how to teach in this situation, maybe that's the way we're gonna evolve.
Yeah, and I've seen how people now are being open to even kids creating things and actually acknowledging that, hey, this amazing thing was made by someone who is very young, and they're not shunning the children. They're just like, they're even encouraging them, no? Parang, ay, magaling, let's nurture this child. Let's nurture this way of thinking.
Actually, dapat ganun talaga dapat eh. Diba? Kapag if you see a talent or parang potential, 'di ba? Kailangan mo talaga i-nurture. Kailangan mo mas bigyan mo ng attention na pwede pala tong parang pwede siya mag-excel in music, in arts, 'di ba? Or parang kung saan man, 'di ba?
Kasi sayang 'di ba? Start them young, as they say.
Yeah, agree.
It's like parang society's norm kasi this before.
Yeah, it was.
Or like just study, grow old, get a job.
Yeah. Yun yung parang may formula no? Parang aral ka, tapos ka, mag-work ka, mag-save ka, tas yun na, 'di ba? Walang parang sobrang flat lang like, 'di ba?
It's kind of like predetermined ahead for you already.
Which makes it kind of tough, no? Because coming from that kind of thinking and us being the people who want to change it. For us, there is no formula.
Yeah.
We don't want to follow the normal. But what do we do to change it? So, madaming trial and error. And with that, I think, makikita mo talaga na a lot of people make a lot of different mistakes.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
Diba?
And also the way children are being brought up now. I see a lot of parents, they don't stick to, you can't talk back to me because I'm older than you, I know more than you. I see them actually encouraging the kids to say, kunyari, the kid did something wrong. And then, actually my sister, ganito yung my stepsister, yung upbringing niya is, she does something wrong, mom kind of gets mad kasi nakakairita naman talaga, 'di ba? So mom kind of gets mad and says, "No, you can't do that." And then she asks, "Do you understand why it is wrong to do what you just did?" So she explains.
Yeah.
Hindi na siya yung dati na no is no is no. It's now no is no because no is no because. So ganon.
Actually, that's very important na parang you ask the children kung like for example, you explain to them what happened or parang kung ano yung nararamdaman nila. Kasi in all fairness, lahat ngayon parang kasi before, 'di ba, parang it's hard for us to express kung ano yung nasa isip natin or yung nararamdaman natin. But then because I think we're not given an opportunity to talk, 'di ba? Parang kasi no one asked. Yeah. So parang if we do that now sa mga bata and magugulat ka, sumasagot talaga sila, talagang sasabihin nila kung ano yung nararamdaman nila in a way na parang mas maiintindihan mo sila. And alam mo yun, I guess it's a good practice for them na parang hindi sila mahiyang mag-express ng nararamdaman nila. Alam mo yun, parang hindi rin mag-cause ng anxiety, ng worst case scenario, depression in the near future,
yes.
'di ba?
I think ng bata ako.
I think it's also good for us na I mean, wala pa naman sa ating may anak, 'di ba?
Yeah.
I think it's also good for us na siguro may mga brothers, sisters, also friends na mas bata. Encourage always to say how you feel and don't punish the people for expressing, I feel this sort of negative feeling because ganyan. So try to understand, and if you can't, pa-explain mo until you reach there's a certain level of understanding that happens naman kasi. It's not always black and white. You can always stay in the gray and disagree on some things, agree on some things, but it's not always mali or tama.
Tsaka more than that, I think you need to be a good listener, you know? Kasi sometimes, nasasabi niya nga na-express niya, but you're not listening eh. You're not listening carefully kung ano yung sinasabi niya.
Yeah.
That's why hindi mo rin siya naiintindihan. 'Di ba? But if you listen carefully, tas maiintindihan mo yung behavior, yung acts niya, kung bakit niya nagawa to, etc., etc. Maybe it's not like parang kasi ganun, hindi ka ganung tao kaya hindi mo siya naiintindihan. And hindi naman matatapos yun doon eh. It's, you know, iba-iba ang tao eh. Iba-iba yung upbringing natin, iba-iba yung personality natin. And that's okay, 'di ba? The important thing is parang na-express mo yung nararamdaman mo and you get to listen to.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
You also learn. Francis, sorry, you were gonna say something before I cut you off.
Naalala ko lang yung childhood ko. Parang, I guess now, 'di ba, we could be like, express ourselves, say our opinion. Pero siguro nung panahon ko, siguro panahon natin.
Wow, panahon mo. Ang tanda mo na,
Kasi
sir.
syempre, I can't just say na makaka-relate kayo kasi I'm not sure eh. Diba?
Pero okay lang. Panahon pa rin
wala
natin
na.
kasi
Wala nang
naman si
matanda
Joven
sa
dito.
atin.
So, okay lang.
Okay.
Pwede,
So,
pwede.
panahon pa rin natin yun.
Magkaka-bracket tayo
Going
dyan.
back, I think at that point in my childhood, parang ang nasa utak ko lang is, anong gagawin ko para hindi ako mapagalitan?
Same,
Diba?
same.
Parang,
It's always the fear that would drive you to do something.
yeah. Parang,
Like, oh my God, magpapagalitan ako. I don't wanna do this.
yeah. It's like, can I do this? Papagalitan ba ako? Hindi. Yeah.
Ako, parang nung bata ko, I remember, mahiyain kasi talaga ako. Like, hindi ako nagsasalita, ganyan. Parang, especially kapag nasa gatherings, lagi lang ako nasa gilid, nasa nanay ko lang ako, kaya sa ninang ko, ganyan. Hindi ako talaga parang magulo, malikot, ganyan. Kasi parang, I'm not sure na parang, hindi naman siguro parang natatakot ako na mapagalitan ako or parang baka magkamali ako. Siguro parang, alam mo yun, parang, very lang talaga, very timid na parang, okay po, hello po, ganun lang, parang ganun. Tapos hanggang sa parang, kasi syempre, alam mo yun, no one asks eh. Parang, uy, laro ka dito, uy, ganito ka, ganyan. Alam mo yun, parang syempre, more on nag-observe lang ako. And then, later on, I-realize na parang ang boring. parang kailangan
Boring dito sa
magsalita.
tabi?
Parang boring. Parang kailangan magsalita. Pero, parang yun, hanggang sa natutunan ko na parang napasobra naman ngayon.
I just
Ano
wanna
ba, sobre?
say, Kurt, the glow up from being like a timid child to hosting a podcast. Wow,
Yes,
the glow
di
up.
ba?
Hello.
Palakpakan naman dyan mga audience.
Wow!
Tinan mo, nag-podcast tuloy siya kasi nung bata, there were so many things he didn't say.
Yeah.
Ngayon, dami niyang gusto sabihin.
Hindi ako nabigyan ng opportunity magsalita. So,
Bakit si Joven, nung bata, madaldal ngayon, madaldal pa rin. Diba?
May mga special cases lang talaga. So, jumping off from that topic, from children, and how we talked about how each of us used to behave, is there really a proper way for children to behave? Because there are some people, you know how you are encouraged to share, diba, as a child.
yeah.
But there are some people who are also not encouraged to share. There are some kids who are not encouraged to share by their parents. If their parents say, if you don't want to share, it's okay. But you have to tell the other person. But there are also some parents who force, sometimes they even force their children. You have to share, even if the child doesn't want to share. And sometimes they end up, they want to share their toy. They don't want to share their toy. They end up sharing the toy and it breaks.
Yeah.
So, between these two parents, what is really the right way? Do you think there really is a proper way to behave?
Para sa akin kasi, kids, when they start small, diba? Parang, they have a lot of emotions and they're still trying to figure out those emotions. So,
Yeah.
like, from what I've read on the internet, most kids don't understand their emotions. Tas kunyari umiiyak sila, diba? Pero it's a sign they're not having tantrums per se. It's them having an uncontrollable emotion that they don't understand yet at that point.
Oh, that is so...
So parang
that
when they're
explains a
crying,
lot.
they're asking for help in a sense.
Yeah.
Send me that
oo.
article.
Kasi
Their parents.
parang they don't know how to express it in words,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ako naman, for me, parang between the two parents, it's more on sa values eh. Yung ano yung ituturo mo eh. Kasi syempre, pag values naman, there's always right and wrong. 'Di ba? Morally speaking and all, ganyan. Pero, yung behavior kasi na gano'n, na parang, kasi iba-ibang bata din eh. Like, kung iba-iba rin kung paano rin sila lalaki, and iba-iba rin yung environment, So, may mga factors na gano'n, na I feel like, more than that nga, dapat, mag-focus ka dun sa values na ituturo mo dun sa bata. Kung paano mo siya in-nurture. Kasi, syempre, yung mga bata na yan, parang, nag-o-observe lang yan ng una eh. Syempre, magugulat ka na lang na parang kung ano yung sinabi mo, yun din yung sasabihin niya. Kung ano yung ginawa mo, yun din yung gagawin niya. So, it's really up to you kung parang yung responsibility as an adult, nasa iyo rin yan kung paano ka, paano mo rin siya tuturuan. Kasi syempre, yan nga, parang hindi naman niya agad masasabi kung ano yung nararamdaman niya. Hindi na naman agad alam kung ano yung tama at mali. So, you're just guiding them. Pero more than that, they should have the parang freedom to choose. 'Di ba? Parang kung ayaw nila, edi ayaw. Kung gusto. Kaya it's very important to ask. Like, for example, kung gusto mo ba ng chocolate, 'di ba? Paano kung ayaw naman nila ng chocolate, 'di ba? Pero that's very rare. Lalo kapag bata ka, diba?
Ako ayoko ng chocolate na. I didn't
Anong
like
bata?
chocolate.
Diba? Parang gano'n, diba? Siyempre, paano kung pinipilit ka, parang, hindi, mag-chocolate ka mo siya. Ikaw pa, alam mo yun, parang, parang, don't be mad na dahil ayaw ng bata ng chocolate.
Ayaw mo ng chocolate,
diba?
But ayaw mo ng chocolate. Everyone else likes
diba?
chocolate.
Diba? Yung mga gano'n, na parang, let them be. Kasi bata nga eh, diba?
Parang sa kanila, pag bata ka, it's mostly trial and error, I guess. Parang, kung sinabi nila, ayoko neto, pero eventually, baka magustuhan na nila.
Yeah.
Diba?
Like now, I like chocolate.
Uh-huh.
Not all, pero I've tried some, and it's pretty good.
Yeah. The mind is ever evolving.
Yeah, and yung trial and error, I guess, it doesn't stop, until now, diba?
Yeah,
Trial and error pa rin naman tayo in life. So, alam mo yun, meron tayong, kid at heart.
Oh yeah. She's never gonna grow up.
I mean, kahit tama nga naman na kahit patanda na tayo, meron pa rin tayong trial and error stage. Siyempre, like, how we handle ourselves in front of people.
Yeah.
Medyo parang trial and error pa rin yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Like, do we ask people to share as well, di ba? Even as adults.
Yeah.
Like,
And there are people kasi na parang kahit anong gawin mo, kung kupal sila eh.
wala,
Diba?
ganun na talaga eh.
Do you think that is like that stems from somewhere, or it's just like inborn na ganun sila eh?
Ako, for sure. That's definitely come from somewhere. Yung upbringing natin is very important. Kasi, again, yun nga yun. Kung ano yung environment mo before, kung saan ka lumaki, ano yung mga parang nakikita mo, ano yan eh. For me, it's two things yan. Like, it's either maging ganun ka o hindi ka maging ganun. Kasi parang, like for example, nakikita ko sila, ayoko maging katulad nila, kaya hindi ako magiging ganun. Or parang, you're very naive na parang, kasi ginawa niya, so gagawin ko rin. So, hanggang sa nabibuild up siya, hanggang sa I feel like para siyang nababaon sa core mo, and it's hard for you to change it. It's hard for you to parang mag-transition into something better na pag na-realize mo na, But, there's always possibility naman na mag-change yung isang tao. It's just that it takes time. It parang sobrang hirap, 'di ba? But definitely for me, ang talagang culprit for that is the upbringing for me.
That's true. I was talking to my aunt who goes to like this marriage seminar thing, the ones that couples go to.
Couples
And
therapy.
No, not really. Something with the church. Parang marriage and parang ganon. Parang like
parang
discovery.
Counseling. Basically counseling.
Yeah.
Ganon?
Couples counseling, ganon.
I see.
So they had this one topic where, how if you're married, and we've seen our parents na nag-aaway sila. Sometimes they agree, sometimes they disagree. And they each, even if they are seen as one entity because they are your parents, and when you get married, it's like you become one, diba?
Yeah.
They have this topic where they said there are some things in your spouse that you cannot change because of the way they were brought up. And no matter how much you want to change these aspects of your spouse, you cannot. because this is something that they have been doing since they were children. They may, alam mo yun, like we have said na children do change from childhood to adulthood. But there are some things ingrained in them na really cannot be erased, cannot be changed, cannot be overwritten. Even if you try to help, hindi talaga.
Parang
And
kasing
these things
na-reinforce
you
na
have
siya.
to respect
Oo.
in other people. You know, unless it's like something really bad, like racism. That's that's you cannot excuse that. But like, you know, small things like hindi siya marunong I don't know, put away the things na iniiwan lang niya doon. Sometimes hindi talaga.
Agree. Ano yan eh, parang talagang syempre parang like for example in that aspect of life, 'di ba? Syempre before naman kayo maging mag-asawa, meron na siyang meron na siyang
You have a bond already.
May ways na siya eh. Tsaka nga kaya parang sinasabi right now kailangan yung iba nagta-trial muna, like magsasama muna sila in one roof para malaman nila kung like, alam mo, for example, paggising mo ganto pala siya, alam mo yun.
Yeah.
Typical way na parang meron pala siyang routine, you know, na parang kailangan pala hindi mo na siya babangon kasi yun yung nakasanayan niya. Ikaw as the partner, gusto mo kapag gising bangon agad, kilos agad. So alam mo yun, magkaiba talaga eh. Pero it's how you, I guess, yung parang compromise, 'di ba?
Yeah.
It's how you accept your partner din na parang syempre meron ka na hindi naman pwedeng kung ano lang yung gusto mo, 'di ba? Dapat kung ano rin yung gusto niya, 'di ba?
Yeah.
That's very important na parang malaman sa isang couple kung ano yung gusto ng isa't isa and kung paano sila magko-compromise kasi kung hindi sila magko-compromise both sides, both party, bakit pa kayo naging
wala.
mag-asawa? Bakit pa
Yeah.
kayo nagsama, 'di ba? Yun eh. It's all about compromising, I guess.
Parang sa game lang yan eh. Pag
Wow, oh my God.
Yeah.
Now go.
yeah, syempre. You have a party, di ba? Like, let's say you have a tank, you have a healer, you have your damage dealers. Hindi pwedeng yung tank lang yung masusunod. What if your healer cannot heal you, di ba? You have to have a compromise na, you stop taking enemies here because I cannot help you there if you decide to go further.
That's true.
Diba? So, yun yung like very parang real world for us. Real world comparison for us.
Yeah, oo.
True.
Kasi, I mean, we're not
Honestly,
married
that's
yet,
true.
diba?
Kumbaga, we have our own roles, you know, social roles na parang, like, for example, ikaw ang nakatoka dito. Ikaw nakatoka sa food, ikaw nakatoka sa gantong event, ganito, ganyan. Kumbaga, segregating the duties, basically, di ba? Kasi,
Parang outing lang yan eh.
oo, di ba? Sino magdadala ng soft drinks?
Exactly.
Oh,
Sino magdadrive? Francis.
Yeah,
sino
man.
magpaplano? Ako na naman.
Basically, kung sino yung parang, sino yung may kaya or sino yung may gusto, 'di ba? Things like that na parang I mean, for sure hindi naman lahat kaya mong gawin and for sure hindi mo rin naman pwedeng iasa sa isang tao lang, 'di ba? Kasi syempre it's a team. It's parang hindi ka naman mabubuhay ng ikaw lang talaga. At the end of the day, kailangan mo pa ring humingi ng tulong or may tulungan, 'di ba?
Like as they say, no man is an island.
Yes.
True.
As you brought up social rules, Kurt, do you guys think in our time now, is there a specific gender role? Kasi we're talking about social rules and gender plays a big part in that. Do you think there is still an impact of your gender on your role in society and in your family, with your friend group?
For me kasi, I don't think there's any gender roles per se anymore, you know? If you wanna do something that's very labor intensive, usually, diba, it's perceived as masculine. There's no such thing as that anymore.
Agree.
Lalo na kung mag-isa ka.
Love it.
Diba? I wanna eat some good food, edi magluluto ako.
Yeah.
Diba?
That's true.
By the way, si
ganung
Francis
bagay.
magaling magluto, single siya.
True.
Hello everyone. And anyway, 'di ba? Parang like if a woman wants to work in let's say wants to be in the army or wants to work as a CEO of an office, 'di ba? Go. Diba? Like you do what you want to do.
Agree.
Or like if a guy wants to be stay-in-house husband and
there's no problem
his
with
wife
that.
agrees.
Yeah,
yeah, edi go, diba?
Totoo yun. Kumbaga,
There shouldn't
especially now, yung ganong mindset kasi na parang kapag babae ka, dito ka lang. Kapag lalaki ka, diyan ka. I mean, parang hindi ka dapat malimit just because of your gender,
Yes.
Kasi like for example, sobrang, sobrang makaluma na nun, di ba? Sobrang, dapat hindi nababase yung what you can do sa gender mo. Dapat kung ano yung kaya mong gawin or if you're capable to do it, then do it. If you're parang comfortable to do it, then do it, 'di ba? Don't let the judgment, stop you from doing the things that you really wanna do. Kasi parang at the end of the day, ang importante kung ano yung gusto mong gawin 'di ba? Let
Yes.
those people na alam mo yun, napaka-judgmental na kasi ganito ganyan. I mean, bye-bye. Yun lang. Bye-bye. I'll just do my thing.
Sashay away.
'Di ba? Kasi parang dapat hindi ka actually kahit hindi lang naman sa gender. Parang kahit dapat don't let anyone tells you na no, you can't do it. 'Di ba? No, you can't do that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
kahit magulang mo pa 'yan, kamag-anak mo pa 'yan, jowa mo pa 'yan, 'di ba? Wala silang karapatan for that.
Exactly.
Don't let dreams be dreams.
Yeah.
So much so there's an anime na nga, 'di ba? Like traditionally we thought na housewife lang, housewife.
Yeah.
May manga na, Way of the House Husband. Very
yeah,
very
I
nice.
saw that. Yeah.
And you know what I actually think, not to piss on women, I think men cook really well. Like I've eaten a few dishes cooked by men, and wow, I don't know if it's because of the way we are built, but I think their tongues or something and their sense of smell, I think can innovate new dishes and can create perfect recipes. I don't know, just for me, I think they are amazing in the kitchen.
For sure.
Maybe it's just the desire.
Or
Taste
there
better
are, chemicals in our bodies that explains that, science. For
Pwede.
sure.
Science.
But what would we know, right? We are not scientists.
Diba? But yeah, for sure. Kumbaga parang, actually, there are a lot of, na parang, yung norms nga na parang, kapag yun nga, pag babae ka, dapat magaling ka magluto. Diba? Pero, ang daming chef na lalaki din.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like mas marami pa nga. Diba?
Yeah,
Parang,
so many famous chefs.
diba? Hello, Gordon Ramsay.
Also,
Diba?
local chefs. There are so many
Yes,
young
for sure.
male-
Chef Boy Logro.
Yeah. So many young male chefs. Sorry, hindi ko kilala yun.
But yeah, di ba? So, alam mo yun, parang
Ninong Rai.
Ninong
Ninong
Rai,
Rai.
di ba? Alam mo yun, na parang Erwan Yusaf, di ba? Alam mo yun, na okay din talaga sila, na parang regardless of the gender. Tsaka parang what's norm anyway, 'di ba? Parang wala nang normal na talaga, especially ngayon nga may new normal plus 'di ba? So,
Plus, Max Pro Plus.
'di ba?
I mean, like, that's a good question. What is norms? Diba? Like, sabihin natin, how do you interact with your friends? What's the norm?
Or, yeah, is there a proper way to interact ba? Alam mo yun, to butt in, 'di ba? May mga ganun eh.
But like sa dating, well, not just friends, like everything in general, interacting, parang
Or strangers, basically.
dating, working, strangers, yeah, 'di ba? Parang like people would say they hate small talks, pero nagsi-small talk naman sila. So, bakit? Diba?
Ako, personally,
Like, is it the norm?
Ako personally, I do hate small talks. You know, I like yung mga long, siguro kasi nga, nung bata ako, hindi ako nagsasalita. So, kaya ngayon matanda na ako. Gusto ko talaga
So, muna ilabas
ng
lahat.
chika. Oo,
Okay,
salita
okay.
ng salita. So, I do hate, not really hate, I guess parang I'm not comfortable doing small talks lang din. Kumbaga, para kasing ako, parang it's hard for me to parang mag-bring up ng topic ng hindi ko kilala, especially hindi ko kilala or parang strangers, ganyan. Parang meron akong behavior na parang if strangers tayo and you don't talk to me first, I won't talk to you. Not unless I need something to you or need something to ask to you, from you. 'Di ba? Pero like for example, you approach me, then okay, ganito ganyan. And I feel like yung vibe natin is very, magka wavelength naman and all. Parang okay to, ganito ganyan. Pero I feel like pag yung aura mo na agad parang hindi to mag-work.
Save yourself the trouble.
Yes, hindi ko to magiging tropa or parang bullshit lang lalabas sa bibig na to, so never mind. Parang ganun, may mga ganun ako na parang I feel like parang kasi dun mo naman makikilala yung yung personality rin ng tao, yung mga choice of words din nila, 'di ba?
Yes.
The way you talk to them or the way they talk to people, 'di ba? The way they approach some like for example, yung mga waiters, mga janitors, mga ganun or parang kapag yung boss yung kausap nila, ayun, nag-iiba So alam mo yun, dun mo makikilala yung isang tao for that.
When it comes to small talk, like, okay, so diba, as you said, I do stream, and usually these people you really don't know because everybody's from the internet. So they come up, say hi, ganyan. But so I've learned how to do small talk. How are you? Like sometimes there would be like 10 people would ask me in the stream na how are you, and then I'd say I'm okay, ganyan, or I'm not okay today. And most of the time, luckily, and I don't know, because the stream is blessed or something, most of the time people are really nice naman. They don't shit on me or anything. But when it comes to small talk, I find it really hard to do small talk.
It is hard.
Parang, oh my God, what am I gonna say? Yeah, I'm okay, how are you? And if they say they're okay too.
Cool. Cool,
diba?
I guess that's it. Bye-bye.
Like, the topics that I love to discuss mostly is religion. Like, I know...
And not everybody wants to talk about that.
Not everybody wants to talk about religion. And like we've said, na growing up, that we've talked about upbringing, and one of the things that you are told not to talk about is religion.
And politics.
And politics, yeah. I don't really like to talk about politics because I personally don't really know a lot. But, kasi with religion comes mythology, and it's like very... I don't know if I'm gonna get hate for this, but if you think about religion as like a mythology, it's very romantic. Like there's always love for the god, love for the beings, love for everybody else. And like I think it's all about respect.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So I have my opinion, you have your opinion. Kunyari, let's say this person A does not believe in God. Person B loves God, lives by the way of God. These two people don't have to start a war.
Yeah.
These people don't have to fight. They could just respect, oh, you don't believe in God? Okay, I believe in God. I believe in God because I don't believe in God because. And then they just reach a certain understanding na we are two different people with two different point of views.
Agree.
I respect you.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, yeah,
It's
diba?
just like, it's like deserve ba ng pineapple to be on pizza?
Yeah.
Ganun.
I personally like pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, same.
Just ham and cheese pizza.
Okay, mabawasan na po siya ng followers.
But Francis does not like pineapple on pizza.
But you guys are still friends, right?
I don't mind.
We are still friends.
I don't mind.
Wait, what? Do you like pineapple on
You
pizza?
don't mind, I know.
I don't mind
you don't
pineapple.
mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
See, there are some people that just don't mind.
Yeah, and that's okay. You
Yeah.
just have to live by, what you really want in life. Because hindi naman porket ayaw niya, hindi naman lahat ng gusto mo kailangan magustuhan ng ibang tao. Right?
Yes.
Hindi naman...
And I think that's the problem. Because I see the problem and it's like, oh, you don't believe in my God? You're wrong. You deserve to die.
Yeah.
Some people think like that. Diba? That's... Okay, you have a God, but why do you want this person to die?
Actually, kahit iba-ibang religion diba? Sila rin mismo yung naglalaban-laban.
Sila
Or parang
nag-aaway,
nag-aaway.
yeah.
They say shitty things between sa kanilang dalawa. And na parang may yung iba dyan sasabihin na parang ito lang yung Diyos lang namin yung totoo, or ito yung makaka-save or something, ganito ganyan, 'di ba? And you have totoo yun, you need respect to kung ano yung beliefs ng isang tao, kasi kumbaga wag mong hayaan na maging parang mitsa siya ng yung lahat ng pinagsamahan nyo just because of that, 'di ba? And kailangan I guess, yun nga, compromise. Yan yung gusto mo, yan yung trip mo sa buhay. Okay, ito yung trip ko, 'di ba? So, I mean, pero yung iba kasi, I feel like the reason why parang sobra silang nagagalit, basically, syempre, napipikon sila na parang yung thoughts nila or yung parang paniniwala nila na parang ito yung alam kong tama gusto ko kasama rin kita na ito yung maging tama para sa'yo. 'Di ba? I feel like that's the reason why na hindi na parang na-frustrate sila na bakit hindi mo maintindihan na ganito, ganyan. 'Di ba? Pero at the end of the day, kumbaga kahit kasi anong ipilit mo sa isang tao, pag ayaw nila. Pag they're not open for it,
exactly.
'di ba? Hindi mo sila mapipilit.
Even if they love you.
Yeah. Don't antagonize anyone just because
some people
their
say,
ideas are different.
you don't love me because you don't believe this, because I believe this and you don't believe this, you don't love me. No, that's not the way it works.
Yeah.
That's not love. That's not how you love somebody. Biglang naging love. Sorry.
I mean, like, you know,
Yeah, pero love is everywhere, Kahit anong gawin mo, may love dapat, 'di ba? It's a must.
Yeah. But speaking about norms pala, I have a question. I like nagpop up lang. When do you say that something is wrong? 'Di ba? Kasi there are some things that are really wrong. Like for me, taking a life is wrong. Like I love murder documentaries and all of that, but what they did was wrong. It was interesting, but it's wrong. But for some people, killing a person is justifiable because reason A, reason B, they did this, they did that.
Yeah.
So for you guys, like, what is there a line that you can cross that makes something wrong? Or is it still blurred from culture to culture, from person to person?
Ako, I feel like siguro medyo blurry pa rin siya in a sense of, kasi iba-iba naman ang tao. That's one. Iba-iba yung culture, iba-iba yung upbringing, iba-iba yung parang personality and yung principles in life, no? And I feel like there are times kasi na parang if person A does this, parang kasi 'di ba lagi naman in every court, 'di ba? Parang hindi mo pwedeng maghatol ka until proven, Parang kumbaga may mga until magbigay ng judge or something, kasi may mga may mga parang kailangang i-consider, the reasons or yung parang bakit niya nagawa, bakit siya nag-lead sa gantong part and all, 'di ba? And parang ganun. So parang for me blurry pa rin siya, pero parang kailangan ko munang malaman kung bakit niya nagawa yun or bakit siya nag-lead doon sa part na, sa doings na yun for me.
I think that's a good question nga. Parang I think pinaka-base value should be as long as it's wrong if it negatively impacts someone's life. Pero kasi medyo blurry rin yun na parang what if I negatively impact this person's life so a lot of people would have a positive effect on their life. Diba?
Yeah.
Medyo blurry rin talaga
And like for example, what if this person, he does something really bad to one of your family or to yourself, 'di ba? Parang paano, like for example, pinatay niya yung isa mong yung kapatid mo or something, 'di ba? So syempre magkakaroon ka ng vengeance in your mind na parang kailangan kong patayin din siya. Parang gano'n. The hatred mabubuo yun So parang it's really, in parang kung paano mo siya ipaprocess in your mind 'di ba?
Yeah, I think that's why I think the government was built, the Constitution and all, so that we can at least try to live at this level of standard. Ito
Yeah.
ang standards natin. This is how we live. This is...
There should be a system actually,
Yeah.
right?
That's why this so-called system was built just for I think it was for the good of everybody. First and foremost, but some people do abuse it, and obviously not good
That's
because a lot
true.
of people are being impacted by a certain type of abuse. Kaya nga abuse.
Mm-mm. And tsaka I guess papasok din kasi dun yung empathy, you know,
Yes.
like, especially, I mean, it's not always na sa'yo naman nangyayari yung mga bagay-bagay, but you know, yung surroundings mo, there are people who does that na parang nagki-cringe ka or parang na-frustrate ka because hindi mo parang matanggap na bakit niya kailangan gawin yung mga bagay na hindi pasok sa standards or sa parang sa values mo or sa morals mo, right?
Yes.
I think we've talked too much.
Yeah, we've talked a lot. It's very comprehensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a breath of fresh air, I guess. Kasi iba naman yung kausap namin. I
Yeah.
guess kasi we're talking with young minds.
Young
Yeah.
minds.
Like us.
Young intelligent
Yeah.
minds.
yeah. So I guess that's it muna for
For this episode, yes.
for tonight's episode. First episode with Ina as a regular
Yay.
here. Please don't forget our YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Spotify, Apple. It's just LemonPods. Thanks, guys.
And once again, thank you for listening to our podcast. My name is Kurt. I'm your host for tonight. And together with me are Ina
Hi, hey, thank you.
and Francis.
Bye, guys.
And we are
Lemon
LemonPods. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Ingat kayo.